In the name of Allah, who is most merciful, the specially merciful. आज हम कर रहे हैं सिंपल इंग्लिश यूनिट नंबर 3 of 9th class English. Simple English. Miss Aisha is an English teacher. She is the teacher of class 9th. She is a very popular teacher. The students like to be present in her class. Miss Aisha comes into the class with a big smile on her face. She greets the students and calls the roll. It is their tutorial class today. The students are ready to take part in the group discussion. They know very well what they would do in the next few minutes, and they are ready for it. The teacher asks the students whether they should start the discussion. The students nod their heads in the positive. Then the teacher announces the topic for discussion already decided. The topic is role of media and its impact. She starts the discussion by saying that media is the most effective means of information. It imparts news and views to the people. At times it gives people unreal reports, but commonly it tells us truth. It tells us about the realities spreading all around us. Then the teacher asks the students if they agree with her. The students say that they do agree with her. Then a student says that she wants to add something what the teacher has said. The teacher gives her welcome. Then a student takes part in the conversation and says that media gives them information about the world. She says that media is the only effective means to express their sentiments and thoughts. Media is capable of obtaining the heed of a very large number of people. Then she asks other students a question to enhance their interest in the debate. She asks if it is not true that the first thing they do after entering the house is to turn on the TV. The teacher agrees with her. Then another student takes part in the talk. She says that media has become a very necessary part of their life. It is useful means of information and entertainment. The teacher says that she is very right in her opinion. Then the teacher asks the students if they know anything about the two main modes of media. A third student says that she knows. Then she tells that the two major modes of media are electronic media and print media. The electronic media consists of film, radio, television, and internet. Books, magazines, and newspapers are included in print media. She says that media gives them information and entertains them. The teacher praises the students and says that media has changed the world into global village. She says that television tells us about all the events happening around the world. She says that they can get a lot of information through media. Then a fourth student puts a question. She asks if it is wrong to say that the world is just a click away. The teacher agrees that the world is no more away from them. Then she invites other students to take part in the conversation. She points to the students sitting at the end of the class. Then the fifth students participate in the conversation. She says that media does a very useful job for the masses. It makes people understand social issues. She says that it gives them information about dishonesty, violence, use of drugs, and human rights abuse. The teacher appreciated the students and says that her review is correct. Then the sixth student takes part in the chat. She says that media is the spokesman of the oppressed. The teacher praises her and then says that media is a very watchful organization. It observes every section of society. By arranging chat shows, it makes everyone answerable to public. Then media has become a very necessary in our life. Then the teacher asks that one of the students should summarize the whole discussion. A student ends the chat by saying that media can play a very valuable part in our lives if it works dutifully. The teacher appreciates the conclusion. Then the teacher expresses her happiness that all the students have taken part in the talk and imparted their views. The bell announces the end of the period. The teacher says goodbye to the class and departs.